DatBoiArtisan.
Hecky nah, baby.
What is up, doodoo heads? This is Mike, DatBoiArtisan. I play video games, and you already know what it is. It's some Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And this gameplay, it was just kind of a blah, whatever type gameplay. Because to be completely honest, I think I'm kind of getting burnt out on Call of Duty a little bit because my gameplays have not been that spectacular at all. But I'm using MSMC silence with fast mags, I believe, and I really didn't even get a lot of my score streaks, I don't think, for real. But today, it's really not about the goddamn gameplay, to be honest. It's a few things I wanted to get off my chest before I get into what happened at Busch Stadium, like I told y'all I would bring you. Okay, so a couple things I want to say before is I changed my settings back to default for my saturation and all that. It's a new kind of setup quality thing I was doing, and there I was sitting there because I think I was actually scratching my head because my head started itching like really bad. I don't know why, but whatever. Yeah, and then I just changed like up the sharpness and everything in Sony Vegas, but whatever about all that. And also, I want to let you guys know that vlogs might become a thing with me pretty soon because last night I went to Walmart and did a little bit of price shopping, whatever you want to call it. Took a picture of some things that I could really use for my setup. So yeah, guys, video, vlogs, gameplays, whatever you want to call them, might become a thing in the near future, like in a week or so maybe. But anyways, back to the Busch Stadium thing. Now I told you guys from the last homestand last day it was horrible because basically what had happened was we were so busy that this lady, she talks like really fast. She was like, "Oh, can I get my umbrella, please?" All that other stuff. I'm like, "Okay, whatever. Just stop talking to me like that, you know, whatever." And I was like, "What color is your umbrella?" And she was like, "It's green and white." So I go to the only green and white umbrella up there. And I was like, "Are you sure this is yours?" She was like, "Yeah." And the numbers matched and everything on it because we have to tag stuff. Like, we just have to tag stuff, okay? So I give her the umbrella. And so when I'm leaving, I'm on the train to go back over to my state. And my supervisor calls me and was like, "Did you give away a green and white umbrella?" I'm like, "Yes," to the lady because it was hers. She said it was hers. The numbers matched and everything. And my supervisor was like, "I'll let you know next homestand or whatever when we get back." And that's the reason why I'm not bringing you this gameplay or this commentary until now. And so I get back there and the dude was like, "Man, did you give away my umbrella?" I was like, "Yeah, she said it was hers. My bad, bro. We'll look for it and everything and we'll let her know when she comes back." So days pass, we keep telling this lady, you know, to bring back the umbrella, and she's like, "Okay, I will." And she was like, "I realized the umbrella wasn't mine when I left the stadium." We're like, "Okay, so when you walked outside the doors of the stadium and you realized it wasn't yours, why didn't you just bring it back?" And she didn't say anything about that, and then she was like, "I'll bring it back or whatever." So days go by, the dude keeps coming by. "Did the lady bring back the umbrella?" We was like, "No, not yet." We keep telling her. I mean, like, what else can we do? We're telling her to bring back the umbrella, but she's not bringing it back. And he was like, "Man, y'all playing with my umbrella and everything like that." So he goes to tell our manager that we are playing with him and his umbrella. And so guess what the manager tells me? This guy says, if next homestand or the next game day or whatever, if she does not bring back the umbrella, however much he says that umbrella costs, we're taking it out of your check. Really? Really, dude? Like,
Hecky nah, baby.
seriously. But anyway, I was just thinking in my mind, like,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
but yeah, like, man, okay, so when he told me that, I instantly just, like, my blood pressure went up. I was like, "I don't even want to do this no more. Let me go in the back. Let me cool off before I freaking do something. I don't even know, man, whatever." And so the next homestand, the lady finally brings back the umbrella. And, oh, by the way, guess how much he said this umbrella cost, which I know he was lying. He said the umbrella cost him like $99. Pause. First of all, who in their right mind is going to buy a $99 umbrella to begin with? And when the lady brought it back, if you would have seen that umbrella, you would have mistaken it for a freaking, I don't even know what, something you would find in like the dirt next to the riverside or something. I don't know. That umbrella was horrible. Like, it looked like a bum wore that umbrella or something. I really don't know. And the thing that made me mad is that day, well, let me go back before I go forward a little bit again. But the thing is, that day when he said that, and he was like, more, no, not wow, But the guy, whatever, told me that I would have to pay for the umbrella, and it comes out my check or whatever. First of all, it's Busch Stadium, okay? They don't pay you a lot to begin with, I don't think. Well, me, anyway. Whatever. I shouldn't be really discussing this with you guys like that, but whatever. And freaking, I seen the guy at the train station when we were leaving, and I had to stand right next to him because, you know, it was a game. We got off early, so there were fans there. It was crowded. I couldn't do anything, like, whatever. And the chick that I was with kept bumping me on my arm, was like, hey, Mike, hey, Mike, there's the dude right there. I'm like, don't you think I know this? Can you please stop tapping me, please, before, you know, some pops off up in this thing? Like, really? Like, for real, dude? And she was like, okay. I had to stand next to this dude for like 5 whole minutes. I was so heated. Like, I had a water bottle with me. After I drank up all my water, I literally twisted that bottle into like a freaking pretzel or something. I don't even know. Like, dude, I was so heated. Like, you don't even understand. Like, when I got home off the train, like, I just drove around for like an extra 10 minutes. I was so mad. Like, I didn't even want to go home, because if I went home, I was going to take my anger out on something that was very expensive, and that would have sucked for me. But whatever. By the way, I don't have anger management issues, just to let you guys know. I was very mad, because like, that's one thing you don't mess with. Okay, let me give you guys some advice. For black folks, I'm just going to say this. Excuse me if anyone gets offended by this. There's a couple things you don't mess with. Number 1, their money. Number 2, their food. And number 3, anything else that's expensive to them, okay? That's just one thing you just, well, a couple things you just don't do, okay? And I just have to let that be known.
Ray.
But yeah, she brought back the umbrella. The umbrella looked like doo-doo on a freaking driveway anyway, but whatever. And so we gave him back his umbrella, and now the lady wants to get all mad at me because when she came back, they was like, they not gonna let me work because some in this umbrella. He was like, I tried to be nice and give you back this funk ass umbrella, all that stuff. I'm like, okay, don't yell at me like that, because you don't know me, lady. I get a female to hit you in your throat, but you know, whatever. And she was like, and when I get back, not right now, but y'all gotta find my umbrella. We like, pause, find your umbrella. But then I thought about it. I'm like, okay, so obviously she had to leave her umbrella here because she took the wrong umbrella to begin with. And when she came back, she was like, my umbrella's black. That completely blew my mind. Okay, your umbrella is black, but yet when you got your umbrella the last homestand, you said it was green and white. So you knew you took the wrong umbrella from the beginning. Like, are you kidding me? All this was for no reason at all. Like, I was so heated. You don't understand. Like, I almost had to do the nigga clap. Like, so you telling me that you knew your umbrella was black, but you said it was green and white that day? Like, really? Like, for real, dude? Like,
Hecky nah, baby.
Oh my God, you don't even understand. I was so mad. And I gave her the umbrella. I was like, from this day on, I'm not giving anyone umbrellas. Somebody else can do that. I'm not doing it. I'm not going through this no more. No, I don't want to. Pineapples, whatever. So when I give this lady her umbrella, I'm like, are you sure this is your umbrella? She was like, yes, I'm sure, because if the handle comes off, then it's mine. And I'm like, what do you mean? So I let her see the umbrella first, and she freaking just rips the umbrella in two. Like, I'm like, are you kidding me? So both of you guys had crappy umbrellas anyway? That's what I started thinking, and I started dying laughing in her face. I'm sorry, but that's just me. I was kind of upset anyway, so I really didn't care at the moment. But yeah, and then a couple days later, I see her when she turns in her umbrella because it was raining again, and I guess she completely lost the handle to it because she ripped it off that day, and now her umbrella doesn't have a handle on it. But you know, whatever. The lady, I'm not gonna lie, the lady's funny. She just really made me mad. Seems like she would kind of be cool to talk to. Me and her aren't on speaking terms anymore. She stares at me a lot, but you know, whatever. I think she just kind of wants me, but she's old. But anyway, that's the story, you guys, and I will have more content out to you. And it's been DatBoiArtisan, and as always, don't forget the white. Peace out.
Mash up the place, turn up the bass and make them all have fun. How we ablaze the fire, make it fun them. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make some sound, boy run. And we will end your week just like a Sunday. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make them all have fun.